words on a page, and sometimes break the rules with some melody and some harmony, maybe four chords and the truth. But don't make this more than it's meant to be. There's so much more to life. But I should.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Green Room. Good to have you here today. I'm in a hotel in Massachusetts and just talking through a couple of dates on this tour. Wednesday night, December 10th, I was in East Hartford, Connecticut, and rainy night, cold night. Boy, it was just dismal outside. So I was like, man, we had about 75 RSVPs. I said, nobody's gonna show up to this show. My sensitive, creative side is like, oh, poor me. But we had about 40 people show up, which was amazing, and had a great night of worship. The woman who booked me there is such just an incredible woman. Her and her husband are awesome people, and she's such a fan. And I just love the fact, I love it when folks in our community actually bring me out to their churches and bring me out to their communities to lead a night of worship. She's so just pumped up about the idea of bringing me back again next year and bringing more people to the church, opening the doors, letting people just experience a night of worship. I mean, it's so beautiful to see. And so I'm thankful for folks in our community. If that's you and you want to bring me out to your church or your community, let's talk about it. Just go to weworshiptogether.com. You can start the conversation right there. But man, we had a great night. Got a couple kids sponsored. Sold a bunch of merch. Like sweatshirts really went that. It was so cold outside, and people were like, "I need a sweatshirt." So we sold, a couple of sweatshirts, which is great. And I had some really good conversations. There was a few folks that came just from seeing it on a Facebook ad, and they this one woman said to me, she said, so what denomination, what church do you go to? And I was like, well, I go to this church in northern New Jersey. She's like, well, what denomination are you? I said, well, to be honest, I'm just a follower of Jesus. And she said, good, that's what we all should be. Like all these denominations, it just gets in the way of just learning who Jesus is and who he wants us to be. And I was like, man, that's so good. So it was fun chatting with her about the walls that are created from church to church to church in our different denominations, man. So let's just follow Jesus and just learn from him. Sound good? So it was a great night. I drove home that night and in the rain, which was kind of a bummer. It's always hard, man. We started at 7, and probably rolled out of there by 9:30, quarter to 10, and then just drove. I had about a 2.5-hour drive, 2-hour drive to get. I was heading home after that one because I was in South Jersey the next night, and so driving in the rain when it's cold like that, not fun. But we made it. I just offer up a prayer every night after I get out of the show, before I put the car into drive. I'm just like, hey God, let's just make this journey together, and it's great. So then Thursday night, I was down in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. Beautiful, oh my gosh, beautiful old church. This church, so I've played in they have two buildings, and one is kind of a remodeled, functional room that they meet in, and then in the middle of this graveyard is this 202-year-old chapel. And so the pastor said, hey, we're going to be in the chapel. It's going to be great. And so it seats, maybe 100, maybe 120 people or so. We had probably 70 there that night, 75. And everybody was kind of jammed into these little pews. I had the stage was probably the size of the desk that I'm here with. And it was just tiny. And man, what a beautiful night of worship. Just saw a bunch of folks that are in our, Pettigrew club, are just kind of really diehard fans down in South Jersey. Awesome to see them and hear some of their stories, what's going on. You guys that know, you guys that are coming out to a lot of these shows, you know that we have these chats either inside of the community or just directly at the shows. And so just know that you're being prayed for like often. I know that some of you guys are struggling with health issues. Some of you guys are struggling with financial issues. Just know that you're being prayed for often. Inside of our community, I mean, my daily prayer life, sometimes I just stop for a minute and I think about you guys in the community, and I'm just like, yeah, let's just pray for this person or that person. I'm not going to name names here. But yeah, just know that you're being prayed for. And I thank you for being a part of this and being so ingrained in our community. Man, it's so good to just know that you guys have my back. So it's been, it was a great night. I was able to chat with a couple of folks. So I gave an appeal for child sponsorship, and one person raised their hand. I was like, okay, so we'll get one kid sponsored now. That's fine. And then after the show, this woman came up to me with their little daughter, and they said, oh, we're going to sponsor this child. And I said, perfect. I said, it'll be great for her. She can, so she had 2 kids, a daughter and a son. And I said, they can write to these kids, and they'll write back. It's just really, really cool. And then this other guy came up, and he wanted to sponsor a child. So we got 3 kids sponsored that night, which was absolutely amazing. So it's been a good run. I think we're hitting 15 or 18 kids now sponsored so far on the Christmas tour, which is fantastic. My goal is probably, I'd love to see 30. I'd love to see 50, but 30 I think is a realistic goal. So we'll see if we can get there. But it was a great night, man. Egg Harbor Township, beautiful part of New Jersey. If you've never been down there, go down there and go to Zion United Methodist Church. The pastor and the staff there are just great people. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of this. I took some footage of there's nothing like unloading, so I had to back my truck up to the church. So you literally are driving through this graveyard. So I took some video. I think I'll put it after of there's nothing like unloading after a show in the dark in the middle of a graveyard. A lot of fun. And I've walked through this graveyard before. Some of these graves, they date back to like the Revolutionary War. It's incredible. There's such a history in that southern part of New Jersey about the Revolutionary War and just the wars that went on through the years. So it's a really cool graveyard to walk through if you like walking through graveyards, which I do. I do it all the time. So join the worship room. Get involved in our monthly support group, and support not only for me in this ministry, but support for you and your walk with Jesus every single day. We've got a community there that prays for you and prays with you, and folks are coming together and meeting, for lunches and dinners and going to concerts together. It's just been awesome. We've got over 500 hours of content in there with Bible studies and long-form Bible studies, and then video devotions and written devotions, worship videos. You get access to the app, which has all 20 of my albums and over 300 podcasts. It's fantastic. So just go to jointheworshiproom.com to get involved. Get involved in our community. Support this. We've got some incredible plans for 2026, and I'd love for you to be a part of them. So jointheworshiproom.com you can go there just to get info. I've got a video there and a description of everything that's involved, and you can just check it out and see if that's something you want to get involved with. It would be awesome to have you with us. And together, we're going to see lives change in the name of Jesus. Okay? All right. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you inside the worship room. Head over to jointheworshiproom.com to get started. We'll see you.